This is CNN Breaking News.
All right, the breaking news, another one. Another suspicious package found. This would be the 11th this week. So let's get right to CNN crime and justice reporter Shimon Prokupecz. Tell us, Shimon.
Right, that's right. So first thing I want to stress is this is a new package, and I think it's important for viewers to understand this isn't something that was just received into a postal facility. This appears to be something that was found last night in Florida at the facility that we've been reporting about, where the FBI and the local authorities there have been searching. This package, we're told by one source, was addressed by multiple sources. In this case, it was addressed to Cory Booker, the senator of New Jersey.
Democratic
senator of New Jersey. We're told that there is similar markings, similarities in the other packages that we've been reporting on now all week. So clearly another one. We don't know exactly what was inside. Was it the same kind of pipe bomb? But certainly indications that, by all accounts, that this is similar to everything else that we have seen. But I think it's important to note that this is not something new that has come into the system or something they just found. Remember, yesterday they started searching this sorting facility in Florida. It has given authorities a lot of clues. They sent in bomb-sniffing dogs, and it's during that time, perhaps, that maybe they uncovered this other suspicious package. So now we'll see. And there's, obviously, this is now also in the hands of the FBI. The Miami FBI, the field office in Miami, is investigating this package.
And this would fit the same pattern in terms of recipients of these packages, James, about people who have been at least rhetorical targets of right-wing media and President Trump.
Allison, I can only say this. Pride goeth before the fall. This is the number one thing that get criminals caught, is that hubris, that thought that I can do this with impunity, the brazenness of sending so many of these. Keep in mind, historically, serial bombers had long periods of time of inactivity where they essentially went to ground. The fact that we have this number of devices right now, and there's nothing that suggests right now that we're not going to potentially find more. The good news is no casualties. The bad news is we have somebody out there who is operating with impunity, and I suspect that they are going to make a misstep, and law enforcement is going to catch them in short order.
All right, stand by for a second, because in addition to news that there has been this package recovered in Florida addressed to Cory Booker, we're now learning of police activity, law enforcement activity here in Manhattan, Hell's Kitchen, 52nd, I should say, and 8th Avenue, around a postal facility. They have blocked that off. And they are looking at a suspicious package there. Shimon, do you have any information on that?
Yeah, so I'm told that's really 6 blocks south from where we are right now, just so that our viewers understand. I'm told that this is a sorting facility, that this is a suspicious package. It's a postal facility, a U.S. postal facility, and it's a sorting facility. And apparently we have another situation where police there, the NYPD there, is now investigating this suspicious package.
Any details on this?
Not yet. The bomb squad en route, the emergency services unit, they're probably all there already. Remember yesterday, this postal inspector said that they had searched every facility and they had not found anything as of maybe 4 o'clock yesterday. So this clearly would be something new. Perhaps it could be another situation where this was sitting in the facility and maybe they were searching this morning or someone came across this. We don't yet know if this is something that just came in this morning. But again, this is another sorting facility, just like the one we've been talking about this morning in Florida that the FBI has been searching.
This is what happened yesterday when we were on the air, James, when, I'm sure that police get reports of suspicious packages all the time in this day and age. And so we don't know how seriously to take it until we saw that containment vehicle outside of Robert De Niro's office in Tribeca, and then we realized what was happening. So, during this moment when there are copycats, et cetera, we never know, what a suspicious package is, but after yesterday's experience, I think that everyone's taking this very seriously.
And since we're in Manhattan, one of the most populous places on the planet, and the fact that the U.S. Postal Service, two of their main sorting facilities, the Morgan Postal Facility and the Farley Postal Facility, are just within few blocks from here. A lot of the mail that's going to get sent out to New York State or to people in this hub come here to be sorted. So a device like this, where, again, it's not booby trap detonated, it's got a timer set to it. We don't know how functional these things are, but the fact that there were explosives in these make them inherently unstable devices and dangerous for the folks handling them.
And one of the things that's happening now is we're trying to determine whether or not this is a new round of things that has been sent out. There isn't evidence of that yet. it appears that what people are doing is going back and looking through facilities, postal facilities, sorting facilities, because now they know what to look for. These packages are very, very distinctive. And it appears that's what happened in Florida, where they found this 11th apparent package addressed to Cory Booker.
John, the person or the people that are responsible for this, they're not trying to change it up. It's almost like it's a taunt. I'm going to do these in a similar fashion. I'm either sending a message, hoping or probably planning that they don't go off, or I want to be so brazen that I want this to be my imprimatur, my stamp on these things. You're going to see the same return address on it. You're going to see the same 6 forever stamps. It's going to be in the same package. The good news is in the media, we're pushing this out there so that people are aware and they know what to look for. But you're right, John, there could be more in other facilities.
But Shimon, do we know if it has all the same hallmarks of those other packages? We know that there's something happening in the Opelika sorting facility. Do you have anything about what the envelope looks like?
The one in Opelika or
The new one for Cory Booker.
The new one, yeah, we're told that it's similar, so that would make it the 11th one. So now the one in New York here, just 6 blocks away from us, I'm told that a postal inspector found it today and alerted the FBI, and then the FBI called the NYPD bomb squad.
Do you know who it was addressed to?
We don't know who it was addressed to. Obviously, concern. I'm telling you this, that there is concern that this is going to be another one. We'll see. We haven't seen any of the photos yet. We don't have any information yet. NYPD is there. We're waiting to hear, but it all makes sense. Another sorting facility. So this could potentially be the 12th one.
I'm listening to your language very closely here, and Shimon, you're such a good reporter, and you protect your sources very, very well. The idea that it was a postal inspector who spotted this, in other words, in someone trained to know what they're looking for, is the one who spotted this, which to me indicates perhaps there is a reason to believe this is real.
That's exactly right. And that person didn't, just called the FBI. As postal inspectors, this is their jobs. Maybe they were in there today searching. They got into an area. Perhaps maybe they had not searched until today. But clearly something on this. This isn't just a normal concern for a postal inspector. I think you make a very good point. The fact that this postal inspector directly called the FBI, and the FBI now called the NYPD bomb squad. So we're going to see probably a very similar situation outside this post office to the sorting facility to what we saw outside of CNN just days ago. A massive response. You could hear it there right now on our air. You're going to see the bomb squad coming in. We're going to see that truck again, that containment truck probably come in and remove whatever it is. And so there's a huge, massive response now by the NYPD and the FBI here.
What we're seeing on our screen right now is the evacuation that's going on underway. This is Midtown Manhattan, 52nd Street and 8th. As we know, there is a postal sorting facility on this block. And so you're seeing, we had video of it, but this is, okay, here we go, people having to, once again, we know this all too well this week from what happened at our CNN headquarters. When you hear the sirens and you hear the announcement, you have to get out of the building. And so this is what's happening with all of these folks. They're being moved to a safe area, and you can hear the police trying to alert them right now, James.
Yes, and I'll tell you, with what we're looking on the screen right here, that is blocks away from Times Square. So these devices, again, people look at it and say, well, it's only a 6-inch pipe bomb, or, well, it was only encased in PVC piping, or the shrapnel was just glass. Here's what people need to do. If you see something that looks in any way out of whack, any way uncommon, step away from it. Don't take a picture of it. Don't call others over to it. Call 911 or call the FBI. Call 911 first, and then call the FBI tip line as soon as feasible.
There's nothing fake about those sirens. There's nothing fake about those police officers. There's nothing fake about those people being moved away, as there is new concern about another package at this mail facility about 6 blocks from where we are in Manhattan. Also, nothing fake about this apparent package discovered in Opelika, Florida, this mail sorting facility addressed to Cory Booker. We just learned that the airspace over this facility has been closed, which is interesting, and that could just be precautionary because they did find a device there. Maybe they're concerned about finding more. Arosa Flores is standing by outside this facility where, again, an 11th apparent package could be a bomb. This one addressed to Cory Booker, just discovered there. Rosa.
John, what Shimon described really jives with what we saw on the ground here yesterday evening, because all of a sudden the bomb squad arrived. There were canines in the area. And so it really jives with the idea that a package would be found here. Now, when we asked Miami-Dade police about the activity here, they said that this was only precautionary, that they were helping their federal partners as a precautionary measure. Now, based on the information that Shimon is reporting, that's probably not the case, because that was probably when that package was found. But a few other points that really stand out to me from Shimon's reporting, not just here, but in New York. From talking to the employees that work in this facility, I've talked to multiple of them yesterday. They told me that there's about 20 inspectors, postal inspectors in this facility looking for suspicious packages. So, for example, when, John, you were talking about, this postal inspector calling the FBI, calling 911 about a suspicious package, that's what employees described to me here yesterday. They said that they had what is called a service talk. In essence, it's a meeting letting all of the employees know, the employees that are on those machines processing the packages, letting them know what the package looked like, what they should look for, making sure that they were careful while they were trying to identify these packages. And then the postal inspectors are right there. They're in the building. So these employees contact their manager. The manager contacts the postal inspector. And then the postal inspectors are trained to identify, to handle, and to manage the situation. Yeah. So that's a little background there. And then the only other thing that I've got to add is I just really think about the people that I met here yesterday, these employees that are working in this facility who were telling me that they were just hoping to go home safely.
Yeah. So listen, once
John
again,
Allison.
we find ourselves, Rosa, in a split screen situation. So there is suspicious activity and an envelope addressed to Cory Booker happening in Florida. And now from Florida to the right side of your screen, this is New York City, where there is an unfolding situation where another building has had to be evacuated, just as we've seen this week several times. And this is where we find our Jason Carroll. He's at 52nd and 8th. Tell us what's happening there on the ground, Jason.
And Allison, 52nd and 8th, it's a postal facility located just 6 blocks south of CNN headquarters in New York. That postal facility has been evacuated. The streets here have been blocked off, and we are told that the evacuation was triggered shortly after workers here discovered another package, the package having similar markings of the packages, of course, that we've seen delivered earlier this week. So right now we've got a number of emergency crews who are here. The streets are blocked off. I can see the postal workers across the street who are standing outside waiting for word, waiting for more information about specifically what is going on. But again, this postal facility located just 6 blocks south of CNN right here in New York. And so once again, we're seeing the familiar scenes that we've been seeing played out earlier this week, where we've got now police dogs, we've got investigators coming in, more emergency vehicles coming in here, as well as they try to investigate what is happening here. Allison.
All right, Jason, stand by there, if you will. I just want to read you a tweet from the FBI that came out moments ago confirming our reporting. It says the FBI has confirmed an 11th package has been recovered in Florida, similar in appearance to the others. This one addressed to Senator Cory Booker, Democrat from New Jersey. That's Florida. On your screen is New York, because this postal facility, this sorting facility here in New York, has been evacuated. You can hear the sirens there. There is concern about yet another package there, which would be the 12th. Shimon Prokupecz has been working his sources left, right, and center. He's here with us now. Shimon, tell us what you've learned. And also this key question, which is, this could be the 11th and 12th package we know, but we don't know whether they were sent at the same time as all the others or whether this is a new wave.
That's the important thing here, is that this could be packages that were just sitting in the facility and that were just found. It sounds like the one in Florida, the 11th one that the FBI is now confirming in their tweet, that sounds like something that had been there and they were searching and they found it. It doesn't sound like that just came in, but we'll see. This one is interesting because
the one in New York City.
The New York City one, because the postal inspector said they had searched some of these sorting facilities yesterday and they had not found anything suspicious. So it could be maybe that they didn't fully search this one and they did actually find it just this morning. I see you're pointing at me.
And yeah, just to be clear here, because we can't report this now, this package found in New York City at the postal facility is similar.
That's right.
To the other packages.
Yes, I'm told, yes, that is correct. That is why you're seeing this response. I'm told by a source that it is similar to what we've seen.
Yeah. So, Jason, listen, we all remember here, at least at CNN, what happened when we had to be evacuated on Wednesday morning and the chaos that caused in Midtown Manhattan around Columbus Circle. Set the scene for us of what's happening there now on 52nd Street.
Well, I just spoke to a postal worker just a short while ago, Allison, and I said, what happened? He said, look, we were just told the package was found and we were told to leave immediately. So, again, it's very much like what happened early this week to us at CNN, where you had the postal workers filing out, moving out now across the street as they've been evacuated, as you have investigators moving in and cordoning off the scene and trying to complete their investigation. Again, we were told that the package found here at the facility at 52nd and 8th Avenue, which again is located, for folks who are unfamiliar with New York City, just 6 blocks south of Columbus Circle, so very close to where you are right now. So what we have now, here's a scene where you've got 2 main thoroughfares, 52nd and 8th Avenue, as investigators are coming in and trying to get traffic here, as you can imagine, as a number of people are trying to head to work, trying to figure out what's going on. And it's not just the post facility, because you've got a post facility, but also apartment buildings that are located on this street. So you've got folks who are still trying to figure out, can I get back to my apartment? Can I get in? Can I get out? So you've got a bit of organized chaos here as investigators move in and, again, try to get this package set aside. And, again, this is a package that we are told matches the same description of the package that we've seen delivered earlier this week.
It's just so loud there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Jason can't hear us right now. I want to cut off Jason Carroll because we do have breaking news. We just got confirmation this, in fact, is a 12 bomb. And Shimon Prokupecz, who was this one addressed to?
James Clapper. Obviously, James Clapper, who was a contributor to CNN, former head of the DNI, and also a huge critic, obviously, of President Trump. He's been out there voicing his opinions, disagreeing with a lot of stuff.